with the Razorback head coach, brought to you by Petit Jean Meats, the official ham and bacon partner of the Razorbacks. With Petit Jean Meats, you can taste the difference. To order online, visit pjmeats.com. Coach, congratulations. What a terrific performance by your team tonight.
On
What'd you
mute.
think?
On mute.
Have we got an issue with Muss?
He's muted.
What's our story with Muss, guys?
He's muted.
Told he's at
We're
the
good. We're
computer
good,
and
Chuck.
There we go.
We're good.
Here we go.
We're here.
Now I think we're ready. Muss, what do you think tonight? Great performance by your team.
I mean, to lock up the 2 seed, and we had over 300 passes tonight. I've never seen that in a college game. We had 305 passes for the game. We had 154 passes in the first half. So many positive things. Vanover, Chuck, with his 4 blocks. He affected the game early on. To be 5-3 on the road in the SEC, phenomenal. We converted our free throws, although we didn't get to the free throw line as much as we have been because we got open, good looks from the 3-point line. And Moses, phenomenal, 28 and 7. A lot of really positive things. Desi with the career high from 3 balls. So really proud of the way that we performed after a really emotional week last week.
I know with Jalen gone, you talked about the need for performance inside. You mentioned on the courtside show, Vanover's got to do well for us tonight. He didn't score a lot. You just talked about it there. But early in the game, when he blocked shots and altered shots, do you feel like that kind of let Carolina know that you're not going to be able to go inside tonight?
Yeah, I thought he disrupted things for sure. Ethan came in, gave us good minutes, and obviously we went small with Justin Smith at some center, which I thought really helped us as far as pace of play and got us out in transition. This is a team that causes a lot of turnovers, and for the most part, we took pretty good care of the basketball. I know that we had 15 turnovers tonight, but we also wanted to push the pace and get out, try to run as much as we possibly could in transition. So a lot of really positive things for sure tonight.
Moses Moody's making it look easy right now. You see him every day. Just the expansion of his game, the way he's playing right now. Did you see all this coming about the time you moved into February?
Well, I think he's getting better. I think you said it right there, Chuck. He's, each and every night he goes out, and I think he continues to improve as a basketball player, as is our whole team. I mean, I almost look at us every day like we're getting better, in a lot of different areas. We're getting better defensively. We're getting better on the backboards. We're getting, we don't have Jalen, arguably our highest rebound per minute guy, our most physical defensive rebounder. And, tonight, the rebounds are tied. That was the biggest theme coming into the game. So I thought, tonight was as good as any game we played all year.
I'm looking at the numbers of Sills and Note combined, 36 points, nearly 10 rebounds, nearly 10 assists. To have those two emerge again, what kind of lift does that give this offense?
Well, it stretches the floor out when those guys are making threes. I thought Jalen Tate really struggled tonight, and an in-step JD, and JD's shot selection was really good. Desi's shot selection was incredible, and I thought Desi was really focused and got his feet set on those threes. And it's hard in a college game to take 7 threes and make 5 of them. It's hard to do that in the gym standing alone, let alone with defense on you. So again, our sharing the ball was great. You saw the 2 big steals that Note had against LSU, and tonight he has 5 steals. He's defensively really becoming a menace for the opposing teams as far as getting us extra possessions.
Hogstats.com tells us you shot 60% from 2-point range tonight, 45 from 3, and 90% from the foul line. No Razorback team's done that in a game before. Does that kind of indicate that whatever style you need to play, you're going to find a way?
Well, certainly you know, in the last, 10 SEC games, that's been the case. And, I think we've improved since we played Oklahoma State. That was a game that we were a shot away from winning that game as well. So I think our team's playing at a high level. I think they believe in one another. And I think that, right now, collectively, I don't know if I've been around a team that's had this much momentum.
A&M on Saturday to wrap up the regular season. You talk about momentum. It sounds simple to say keep the momentum going, but your team's in such a rhythm right now that is important, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, our guys, they want to be rewarded with games. They're practicing really hard. The games are a reward for all your hard work and your preparation. And we got great respect for Texas A&M, and we got to turn the page on this one once we land tonight and get ready for Coach Buzz Williams and his ball club.
Well, Coach, it sure was fun tonight. Congratulations. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right, Eric Musselman, 101-7.
All right, guys, we'll turn it over to the media now. Just a quick little note too. In addition to everything else, tonight was Coach Musselman's 150th win as a head coach in the college ranks. So I'd like to make that little point. And this is the first time since 1995 we've won 4 straight SEC road games in a season. So with that, we'll turn it over to the media. And Bob, start us off, please.
Yeah, Eric, Moses, he'd obviously kept scoring real well with the free throws, but he hadn't shot very well from the field the last 3 games. Tonight he had his shooting touch back. What'd you think of his game, and how big was that to see him, dropping them from the field again?
Yeah, I mean, he just opens up the floor for us so much. I mean, he never really takes a bad shot. It's hard for a player to go 10 of 15 from the field. I thought, Note did a great job coming in and being a ball mover. I thought Devo, he played more point guard minutes maybe than he has in a while. I just thought, right now, the ball club, Bob, is just enjoying playing with each other, and they're enjoying sharing the basketball.
And you said that's the most passes you can ever remember one of your teams having?
Yep. I don't remember over 300 passes ever.
Okay. And could you reiterate a little more on Moses? I mean, just how well he played?
I mean, he's playing at an incredible level. He's the last one out of breakfast today, watching film and studying everything he can. He's just so mature beyond his years as far as preparation goes. And then when he's in practice, post-practice, pre-practice, he doesn't say much. He just comes in and just does his work. And he reminds me of a veteran at the next level, the way that he approaches the game.
As far as Jalen Williams, what can you tell us about why he had to miss the game, and what's his status for Saturday?
Yeah, Bob, Jalen was unavailable tonight, and that's, the end of the, comment on Jalen right now.
And then I know South Carolina's not a great team, but they have had some good wins at Florida. I mean, yeah, I think you said a minute ago this was probably as good as you've played all year. I mean, given the circumstances, you could have had a letdown. You're on the road, but you guys just keep rolling.
I mean, I was, I was overly concerned with the game. I mean, South Carolina went on the road last game to Georgia and won by 20. They played Florida great at Florida. Again, like I told you guys coming into the game, they have a lot of veterans that we played against last year. They have one of the leading scorers in the league in Lawson. So, I was concerned because of all the emotion that we poured into last week, and where was our emotional tank? Was it on empty or not? And it was full. And, now we get a little bit of get our legs under us tomorrow, and then we'll get back at it on Thursday.
One more on this round. Note kind of was in a little mini slump there for a while, but he seems like he's really reemerging. He seems like he's playing defense as well as he's playing offense. I just wondered if you thought about how he's played the last few games and how big is that for you guys?
Well, I mean, he's played great. We've been able to send him a lot of clips, and I think he understood that we wanted him to have a little bit better shot selection, and we wanted him to share the ball a little bit more. We know he's a great creator, scoring on his own, or at least getting shot attempts on his own. and we wanted him to become more of a point guard. And I think that you're seeing that evolve, right now.
Yeah, I got a couple more if time allows. I'll give it back to Mike. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks.
Pete Acabelli, please. Pete, you got it?
Hey, Eric, how do you let these guys, I mean, how do you handle this winning streak? Do you let the guys kind of enjoy the feeling around campus and stuff, or do you try and keep them focused on the bigger picture about what's ahead?
Yeah, Pete, I think that I'm not around them on campus. So they're doing whatever they do on campus, but when they walk in the gym on Thursday for practice, it's back to training camp as far as I'm concerned. I mean, did we have fun last night? After dinner and before dinner, yeah, we've done a little voices and choices where, last night we talked about our favorite sports teams growing up, whatever sport it was, whether it was NBA, NHL, MLB. We talked about our favorite player and the reason why. I mean, I think we're just, we're having fun. We are having fun, but when we get to preparation, we get on the practice floor and we get in the 2 hours of the game, it's just, how do we compete as hard as we can?
Curtis.
Hey, Coach, it seems like every game here recently, we've seen a little bit more from Justin offensively. Tonight, he's facing up a lot and looks like he's got a lot of confidence in that mid-range jumper. Can you just talk about how he's evolved and the confidence he's showing on the offensive end of the floor right now?
Yeah, I mean, we ran some plays for him tonight. We had him handling in pick and roll. We posted him up in the mid post a couple of times. I thought he did a great job. In our hot attack in the middle of the zone. And he's so unselfish. I mean, he moves the ball. He only had one turnover tonight and he plays 34 minutes and 8 of 12. He did a great job converting his foul shots, getting 7 FTAs to lead us tonight. He had over half of our free throws attempted. So, and then he rebounded the ball. I feel bad that he's 2 rebounds short of a double-double and I took him out. That's on me. I got to know the stat sheet a little bit better. But he continues to gain confidence offensively, I think. And I think his teammates, look to him to be a guy that can stabilize us, whether it's with a shot or a great pass.
And then to get into a game like this, and obviously you're coming up on postseason play where you're going to have, back-to-backs and quick turnarounds, and to be able to get some out of your depth, the night that Desi had, and even Vance seeing a couple of threes fall, how important could that be moving forward?
I mean, I think it's really important for team chemistry and for guys feeling good about their individual game. I mean, everybody has felt good about, collectively where we are as a team. But yeah, I do think those 2 threes were big for Vance. I think that the 5 threes were big for Desi. Ethan got a little bit of run in there. And so I think that's good for chemistry, for sure.
Hutch.
Yeah, Coach, was it part of the game plan to come out firing from 3 like you did tonight, or was that more of just taking what South Carolina was giving you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it was, you always want to read the defense and read where you can get shots from. But, we knew they were going to play some zone and if we could move the basketball and share it, we've been really focused on getting free throws attempted and trying to score paint points. We did not talk much at all leading up to this game about paint points. We didn't overemphasize the 3, but I did think that we were going to be able to get more 3-ball looks. I think their interior, South Carolina, is really physical. So I think naturally, our guys felt like if we could swing the zone and make the ball change sides of the floor, that we would get some open looks. And I thought we did a great job sharing it.
Scotty.
Hey, Coach, you guys are on quite an impressive run of defensive showings of late. I'm wondering what's clicking for you guys on that end right now.
I missed it, Scott. Did you say defensively or off?
Yeah. What's clicking for you guys defensively the last couple of weeks?
I mean, Note's playing a lot better defense and he's causing steals. So I think that has really, in my opinion, has really helped us a lot. I mean, to get 10 steals is a lot in the game. I think we have more active hands. And we did change our defensive concept on pick and roll coverage, as well as just wherever the ball is, our guys know where we're funneling the ball to. And so I think that's important. We made an adjustment. We thought we were giving up too many dribble drives into the middle of the floor. And we, for the most part, have done a really good job taking those middle drives away.
And what stood out most tonight is it seemed on defense is it seems like you guys took South Carolina out of just about whatever they wanted to do.
I thought we had good ball pressure. I thought we had active hands trying to, eliminate as many assists as we can or direct line drive passes. We knew that they cut hard and backdoor cut, and we wanted them to, backdoor cut through the middle of our chest. I thought we did a good job of that. And I thought we were physical. I mean, they got 13 offensive rebounds, but there were a lot of opportunities for offensive rebounds tonight. So I was actually, our goal tonight was to hold them to 10 or less offensive rebounds. So we were -3 on our goal. But I thought, we did a really good job for the most part of folding back and getting defensive rebounds.
Alyssa Orange.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations. One of the things that Mike didn't say is you're the first coach in Arkansas history to have 20-win seasons in your first 2 years. How do you feel about that? And then obviously, the team and the team's performance over your first 2 years at Arkansas has a lot to do with that as well.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I probably, if we didn't get 20 plus wins this year, I don't know where my wife would put me for the whole summer, because that's been a goal every year since we've been in college that she reminds me of daily. So for that, I'm happy that at least somewhat of the summer will be pleasant, that I don't have to hear her talk about that number. But in a COVID year, in all seriousness, to get to 20 wins, I think across college basketball, any team that gets to 20 wins is going to be really, impressive on their resume when we look back in time, because everybody's, only playing 27 regular season games.
Trey Schapp.
Yeah, Coach, I noticed when Desi came out for the final time, you spent a couple of extra seconds with him on the side of the court. What did you say to him in that moment?
Yeah, Trey, just talked to him about way to keep your head up, way to be ready to play. Tate's played so well. I hardly ever take Moses off the floor. I hardly ever take Justin off the floor. Devo's played incredible. And tonight, Desi got a lot of Jalen Tate's minutes. And I thought he did a great job capitalizing on the opportunity tonight, both shooting the 3 ball and sharing the ball and defending. So I just told him, great job being mentally tough and coming into the game ready to play, regardless of what his role had been the last few games. That was really the 2-minute talk or discussion that we had, Trey.
Bob, one final follow-up, please.
Eric, you heard Mike say first time Arkansas has won, was it 4 or 5 straight SEC road games? I think it's 4 since '95. That was obviously the defending champion team that had everybody back. So what does that stat mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just worried about how we beat, Texas A&M. I think the guys have done a great job being ready to play every single night. We haven't had letdowns. We stunk for 2 games this year, and we figured out a way to bounce back, put those things behind us. And we got to put this game behind us and get ready for Texas A&M.
Okay, Coach, appreciate your time. Now we'll bring in Moses Moody.